It's not every friend you discard the moment you get married. There are some people who are waiting just to get married, so they discard their friends just to spite them. That's not a good thing to do. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Loriana Ayelitete. I'm a wife, a mom, a public health practitioner with interest in maternal and child health. If you are new here, you're so welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning on the notification bell. You are about to be blessed. If you're an OG, oh my God, I love you so much. Thank you for always being a great support to this channel. You have no idea how much of a blessing you have been to a lot of people just by sharing and engaging with our posts. God bless you so much. In today's episode, we are going to talk about navigating friendships, old friendships, before and after marriage. Let's get right into it. Have you ever heard of stories where people were close friends, very good friends, but the moment they started dating, that friendship began to go down the drain? Some of these issues are very dicey, and you will need a lot of wisdom to know how to go about it. For instance, let's say you have a very good friend, you started dating, she's also female. You started dating and you notice that your friend is beginning to show signs that she is interested in your beloved. In my opinion, you should draw boundaries and you should find a way of limiting that friend from having access to your beloved, especially if it's something that is very serious, like you're having a serious relationship that is almost ending into marriage. Because if care is not taken, that is how people steal their best friends' partners. How do you build some of these boundaries? You can do that by ensuring that maybe before you even have conversations or you meet with your beloved, you let them understand that, look, this person is my friend and I'm not willing to destroy the relationship I have with her just to please you. But you also need to understand that I trust you, and you also need to act in a way that will help me maintain my trust for you. If you are here to play with our emotions, then none of us is interested. But if you know that it is me you want, you need to be focused and pay attention to me alone and leave my friend alone. Sometimes you need to come clear in your communications with your partner. It goes a long way to help. Try to understand, try to find out what they think about your friend. Try to understand how they see them, not just by their words, by their actions, and don't assume, because assumptions has caused a lot of havoc in many glorious, beautiful relationships. So don't assume. Ask questions if you don't understand anything, and make sure that you are drawing clear boundaries. Also, you need to have conversations with your friend. They need to understand that the fact that you are friends doesn't mean they should overstep their boundaries. They should know what's for them and what's not for them. And the moment they understand that, you can both have a very peaceful friendship whilst you still relate with your beloved. Sometimes it can get dangerous because some friends will linger around and pretend to be okay. They are fine, they are happy for you and all. You even get married to the person and they still linger around. Before you know it, they are causing lots of havoc and it's leading to infidelity and all sorts of stuff. So you need to be very careful the kind of friends you keep around in the first place. Your friends should be people who will always look out for you. They shouldn't be people who are hungry and ready to devour what is yours. Also, sometimes people say that show me your friend and I'll show you your character. You need to have friends who are like minded. You need to have friends who fear God, friends who trust God for everything that they want, friends who are not greedy, who are not envious, who are not covetous of what another person has, friends who are willing to work for what they want and to have it all to themselves. So you need to be very careful the kind of friends that you are having and the kind of people you have in your circle. It's very important. It contributes a lot to the success of your marriage. Because if you have friends who are jealous of you, who do not have good intentions for you, they can wreck your marriage. with so many gossips and every other thing that you may have shared with them in confidentiality. So you need to be very careful of the kind of friends you keep. If at this point you've not shared this video, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe, give it a like, put in a comment. If you have any questions, there's something that you don't understand, you can always put it in the comment section and I'll be glad to answer you. God bless you. Having said that, you can actually be married and still keep your old friends if they have the qualities that I mentioned earlier. If they are God fearing and they are people who will cheer you on genuinely, people who are also focused on their lives and have their own things going on for them. Such friends you can keep because marriage is a beautiful thing. It is a good place to build friendship, especially with your partner. But outside marriages too, you also have another life, which is your social life. You need to have friends who are going to encourage you and spur you on so that you don't get only engrossed in your marriage, but then you have a social life that is also thriving. It's very important to keep such friends. When you keep such friends, at least once a while, you both can sit down and have fruitful discussions about how life is going. You plan your businesses. I mean, you do things that are fruitful, that are productive, that will take you to the next level. It's very important that you have such friends. Very, very important. It's not every friend you discard the moment you get married. There are some people who are waiting just to get married, so they discard their friends just to spite them. That's not a good thing to do. The fact that you are married doesn't mean that you are better than your friend. If your friend is not married and you are married, you should be praying for them that they will also enjoy the blessing that you are enjoying. At least so that they will also feel cared for. They will also feel loved and also feel that, they deserve whatever you have also been blessed with. That is not the time where you pity them and you try to flaunt your marriage in front of them at any given chance. That's a very bad behavior and you should avoid that. Because when you do that, the moment you start to have issues or the moment something goes wrong, they are going to be happy. Yes, your friends will become your enemies. They will be happy that whatever you're going through is happening to you. But if you keep such friends and you don't flaunt your marriages in front of them just to spite them, but you encourage them and help them to also meet or to also get to whatever stage you have gotten to in terms of marriage, in the future, they will always keep cheering you on. They will always keep supporting you. And who knows, they would even be blessing you in one way or the other. So please, if you've not learned anything at all from today's video, as short as it is, please build the right friendships before and even after marriage. And know when to keep the friends that you have so that you can have a well balanced social marital life and God will be glorified. I hope you've been blessed in today's episode. I'm going to come your way with another episode. So stay tuned, keep sharing, keep commenting, share with somebody who needs to hear this. God bless you and I love you. Bye.
Lift your hands and just worship him. He deserves the glory. He deserves